Miami, Florida, with the beach and sparkling blue waters. You know, it's easy to feel comfortable here. Just ask their NBA team, who are a perfect 9-0 at American Airlines Arena this postseason. The biggest question tonight, how will Dirk Nowitzki respond to a finger injury on his left hand? The Mavericks desperate for a victory tonight in Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Let's go.
One step closer.
Wade, alley-oop to James! There's the exclamation point.
Miami is one step closer to fulfilling a season-long quest.
James for three. Bang! At the buzzer!
One step closer to silencing critics. One step closer to completing an unforgettable season. For the first time in these playoffs, the Dallas Mavericks face adversity.
We really didn't play well at all.
James throws it down! Wow, and a foul!
Banged up but unbowed. How will the West champions respond on the road? Mavericks, Heat. Game 2 of the NBA Finals is next on ABC.
Live from the NBA Finals in Miami, Florida, welcome to Buick Regal NBA Countdown.
How important is this game? Teams up 2-0 in the NBA Finals in the current 2-3-2 format have won 14 out of 15 series. The only one to rally down 2-0, the Miami Heat in 2006 against the Dallas Mavericks. Dwayne Wade knows that all too well as he's warming up, getting ready per usual on the bike outside his locker room. 11 NBA Finals. The story heading into Game 2 is the health of Dirk Nowitzki's finger. The torn tendon in that left middle finger. It happened with about 3 minutes left in Game 1. We'll have more on Dirk in just a minute.
You know, Miami has won each of its 9 playoff home games this postseason, allowing 95 or fewer points in each game. Fourth team ever to do it. The last one 3 years ago, the Celtics in 2008.
The Mav bench had their worst output of the playoffs in Game 1, scoring just 17 points. Dallas is 9-11 overall, JB, when the bench doesn't hit 30 points.
Well, how about LeBron James? He hit 4 3-pointers in Game 1. That's the second game this postseason with more than 3, and that matched his regular season total. He's hit 16 of his last 30 3-point attempts.
I'll do the math. That's better than 50%. Hey, 5 times this postseason, the Heat rallied from an 8-point second-half deficit. They're an NBA record 6-0 when trailing at the half in the playoffs. But the big question, Dirk's hand and finger. And you know what? Why not? That was the Kings' first career finals win. He's looking for number 2 tonight. Tip-off in Miami coming up at the top of the hour right here on ABC.
Jets on the runway. Let's get it.
Game 1, NBA Finals, baby. Can you not say more?
It's the last road to conquer, man. Dominate. 1, 2, 3. Dominate.
Runner is good. Get the bang in the bucket.
Nowitzki catch and shoot. That goes.
Chandler, two-hand dunk.
This is going to be a grind.
Wade for 3. Got it. James. Bang.
Pass Wade down the lane, laid it in.
James throws it down. Wow.
Lob to the rim, and James throws it down for the dagger in Game 1.
Hey, we all know the deal. So much hype coming in for the Heat. So much scrutiny all season. Now they're 3 wins away from the title. Some big 3 storylines. D-Wade, 230 points in 7 career finals games. Only Michael Jordan and John's dad, Rick Barry, scored more in their first 7 finals games. Wade, LeBron put on a show in the second half of Game 1. The two combined for 29 points after just 15 in the first half. And overall, the big 3 combined to score or assist on all but 15 of the Heat's 92 points in Game 1. 14th time in 16 postseason games with at least 80% of the offense. LeBron James has 2 regular season MVPs under his belt, but he's still looking for his first NBA title. Tonight could be crucial to his chances. Tip-off of Game 2 of the NBA Finals just minutes away on ABC and ESPN 3D. get so many cues. Don't worry about it. Big news yesterday, Shaquille O'Neal, after 19 seasons and 4 titles, announced his retirement. His last championship right here in Miami. And that got us thinking about 6 degrees of Shaq Nation with players in these finals. It starts here in Miami. He teamed with D. Wade and Udonis Haslem. Pat Riley was the coach, the title in 06. He then teamed with LeBron James in Cleveland last season. Expectations were high, but they fell short in the conference semis. And as for the big stars in Dallas, Kidd, Nowitzki, and Terry, well, they've all been beaten down by the big Aristotle in the finals. Kidd in 2002, the others in 2006. And by the way, just to let you know, Shaq says that he is pulling for the Heat to win this series.
The curtain rose with a classic storyline. On the biggest stage, look to the biggest stars.
James throws it down. Blocked by Wade. Fires away. Puts it in. Alley-oop to James. There's the exclamation point.
Now, another test. For Dallas, a measure of resolve. And for the Big Three, a chance to turn up the heat once more. It's time for Game 2.
Good evening and welcome to the American Airlines Arena for Game 2. More attacking, but some sensational individual play from Dwayne Wade. As Dallas went up by as many as 9. But the Heat finished with 9 straight points. Mavs didn't score in the last 4 minutes of the second quarter. Halftime of Game 2. It's all even at 51.